Welcome to Crafts and Minis. I wanted to share with you some of my favorite miniatures that can aid you as a dungeon master with a lot of flexibility. So this is a range called Frostgrave. Frostgrave is a game on its own that is awesome to play. Joe McCullough, the creator of Frostgrave, has written a number of expansions, and it's set in this frozen city, and you have a wizard and an apprentice, and then you get to form your own band of support to help that wizard go around and fight adventures, and it's really cool. And it's a well-developed world on its own. It has novels and everything. But I like these miniatures because they're perfect for Dungeons and Dragons, especially if you want to put in a little bit of effort to create your own unique minis. So these are some examples of Frostgrave minis that I've painted up. They come 20 to a box, and that's what I also love about this range, is that when you buy a box of Frostgrave minis, you know what you are getting. You can see these 6 different boxes. When they first came out, I remember how excited everybody was for these Frostgrave soldiers. And the way they come are on sprues. And so, like Games Workshop plastics, you put these together with plastic cement, and you can see all the variety. On the sprue, you get 5 bodies, so you get 4 sprues in a box, and on each sprue, you have a variety of heads. So you're going to be able to start your own bits box with all the leftovers of the heads and the baggage and the weapon arms, because each sprue has way more than you need for just those 5 figures. In each sprue, you're going to get enough weapon arms to have 2 bowmen or 2 crossbowmen also, to have 2-handed weapons, to have a sword and shield, or just a sword and a dagger, and a whole variety of different heads. And what I love about these Frostgrave models is that each box set is compatible with the others. So the models that I have here are a mixture of the Frostgrave Soldier set, the Frostgrave Cultist set, the Frostgrave Barbarian set, and the Ghost Archipelago, which is another Frostgrave setting, crewman. And it seems like each year they're coming out with more box sets. I know it's really exciting because coming up here in just a little bit, they're releasing the box set of female Frostgrave soldiers, which is totally important and awesome that they're going to actually have models, a whole box of just women. And it's going to be great to have more options too for weapon swaps. But what's also cool about this range is that they have some monstrous humanoids. So the snake men here for Ghost Archipelago, and the Frostgrave gnolls. And here's an example of what those gnolls look like just put together. I'm playing another one of Joe McCullough's games called Rangers of Shadow Deep, and it's based on having your own ranger and then its crew of adventurers following it that gets to advance over a course of scenarios that Joe wrote, and it's a lot of fun so far, but you need a lot of gnolls in that. But what I love about things like this is if you want to just get a great set of 20 multi-part plastic figures that you get to customize yourself, you got it with any one of these box sets. But then the more box sets you get, the more customization you can do across your collection. And if you want to play Frostgrave and Dungeons and Dragons, they complement each other. Because in Frostgrave, for the different scenarios, you're going to need different types of bad guys, different types of crew, different types of adventurers, and they're all going to be usable in your D&D game. So I wanted to share with you this special range of Frostgrave miniatures, and hopefully it can help your hobby. Have a great day.